Some days all I see are the lines upon my face. And there are times when all I do is count my mistakes. But each time I cast these shadows of doubt, he made.
So,
the completion.
the final song on the album,
11.
and it's yet another twist,
I know.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I'd say.
It lands in the full arc. The full. Oh, we're leaving this all in.
Oh, yes.
Full arc of the album as far as theme goes, that was completely unintentional.
Yes.
But a duet.
A duet. Finally.
So,
It's like the end of the story.
Finally got to one.
so I want to ask, lyrics first? Music
No,
first?
music was first.
Music first, yeah. I think the music was like 10 minutes. At least the rhythm, the main riff off of that G chord. I had it on my phone. I think it was, I use my, like we all do, we use our voice memos for song ideas, and I use it a lot, even when I'm teaching. Sometimes I'm teaching somebody, and oh, that's a cool riff. Let me throw that in my phone. And I'll come back to it, years later. And that was one of them that was in there.
Okay.
So
Yeah, the music was definitely there, and then I know we were talking about doing a duet
yeah,
for a while. We hadn't written one, and also bringing in that like other Zeppelin element of the acoustic song with the mandolin and the percussion,
sure.
and kind of putting that into the album as well. And I think we were sitting in your room upstairs, and I was playing mandolin. You guys were working out the music stuff, and actually, I think Amanda came in and she said something about Amanda, your wife, came in and said something about like, oh, the lyrics need to be blah 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 blah, and I was like, I have the perfect title.
Yep.
He loves me anyway. I was like, that's got to be the title, and I came up with the title and then wrote the lyrics around that.
It was a pretty quick one, really. But this is the first song, well, the only song that has multiple guitar parts. 2 are from me, and 1 is from Aaron.
Oh, well
Well,
the
I played the mandolin.
Yes.
Well, I consider that a guitar to some degree.
And that's the first time you broke the mandolin out
Yeah.
in a while.
Yeah, I hadn't played it in a while. I did a couple song recordings with it on my previous albums, but yeah, it's been a minute.
It definitely fits.
Sounds great.
It sounds
Perfect.
great. I love that on there. There's a few things. I love the mandolin. I love the resonator guitar with the slide.
Yeah, me too.
And then the straight acoustic is a Martin D45,
Okay.
which just sounds perfect. It's a perfect song. Perfect guitar for that
I
song.
think the slide resonator and the mandolin really complement each other.
They do.
Something about what you two guys played that is really, I mean, it's a duet in the music and in the vocal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful song. So the title came first,
Yeah.
the verses came after.
Yeah. I wanted to kind of write something that it was a love song, but not like your typical "I'm so in love with you" song. Like I wanted it to be different, and it's like what is real love? It's when you know all the imperfections of a person and you still love them anyway.
Yeah, you're still cool with being with hanging around.
You know all the things that are, wrong, the things that they do that annoy you or whatever, all the things that aren't perfect. And so that's why, we both kind of talk about the things that we think are imperfect about ourselves in each verse. Like I talk about the things I know I am insecure about, and then he sings about things that he might think about, and then in the bridge we actually list I talk too much when I drink wine, like stuff that maybe we think is an imperfection about ourselves, but the other person thinks is endearing. So and then bring it together with that. But those are all the things that make it just right.
Yeah, I love your playing on it too. I mean, we've been doing acoustic gigs off and on through the years, and it's cool that we finally got one on a recording of You playing congas too.
Yeah.
It's just it fit the song perfectly.
Yeah, I guess I never have played congas on anything that
Yeah.
we've recorded before.
Here it is.
Any
Suddenly a
sessions
departure.
before?
Hmm?
Any sessions before or anything where you've done congas or?
Yeah, I've done stuff before, but not with this band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what made you think to play congas as opposed to something different?
For this song, I felt like it was congas or nothing.
The kit was going to be too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not like a tambourine guy.
No, and I'm definitely not a cajon.
A cowbell.
Cajon.
Oh, cajon. Put that thing in
The wood box
The one that
guy.
you sit on.
put that thing in the
I
fire.
think the congas were the right choice.
No, yeah. They are.
Cajon.
It's a great
It would have been that or nothing, like maybe a shaker.
Maybe.
But that seems to be like almost a cliche way to go. I think
Yeah.
the congas was better. Good choice.
We probably could have mic'd up like the fireplace as the cajon was in it, and put that sound in
Put that
there.
on fire.
Yeah.
So tell me how you really feel about the
Recorded
cajon.
The burning of the cajon.
The burning of the wood box. Come on.
So for all of
I'm
you
sorry,
aspiring
anybody-
cajon
I-
players out there,
No, I know.
Yeah, no,
We're just
it's-
joking.
It's just something it's like I don't know how to play it, so I'm
it's like me with oboe.
yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
Sure, I don't know.
Will that burn?
Yeah, it's made out of wood.
All right.
It's wood.
Into the oven you
There's
go.
some metal parts on it, but
All right, well, it'll
the
melt.
reed is made out of wood. The
All
whole
right.
instrument's made out of wood, and there's some metal parts that
I
work.
think we've
We've gone
gone
off.
off track here.
That's
all right.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
We love me anyway.
You know what's
What?
also, Aaron and I were just saying, the bass line that you put to it
Oh my god! I love
Yeah.
it.
totally
Smart.
added all the movement
Yeah.
Mhm.
Cool.
that you wouldn't think that the bass would do that, but you did it.
I did. I didn't want to. I didn't want to play just because it's it's a very simple. It's like a 1/4. It's like a
Yeah.
G and a C, and
There's a
I
five
felt
in
like
there.
if I was there is a 5 eventually,
And a
but
6.
in the verses I didn't want to just play roots. I felt like it would almost be like just play it acoustically and don't put any bass in it at all.
Yeah,
right?
that's
and
true.
It would be fine. So I wanted to do something that moved a
Yeah.
bit. So it's
Beautiful. I like.
That's great.
You have so many beautiful bass lines on the album, but this one, I don't know, it kind of adds to the whole.
It does, yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Thanks. I like it. It's it moves around, and I like in the solo, when you're playing the slide, the end of the solo, it was not even intentional. It was just how I played it and what you did. Because I'm not sure if did you play the solo after? Did you?
I overdubbed
overdub
that
it?
with the National, and I struggled with it.
Well,
Remember?
we have like a counterpoint.
Yeah.
There's like a counterpoint to our playing if you listen to it.
Yeah.
I do remember there was like a little bit of struggle. You did it a few times with the
and you were like, dude, yeah, you're thinking too much, and I found that, and that was all right. There it is.
So I don't know how much of it was conscious or not, but if you listen to the end of the solo,
Yeah.
at the very end as we're coming at it, there's this cool rhythmic counterpart that you and I are doing back and forth
Yes.
as it comes out.
Yeah. And that was accidental.
And then
It's perfect.
it works.
Perfect.
Right? When you guys sing together, because like you sing your parts alone, and then when you sing together, the harmonies are really beautiful. I really dig that a lot.
Came out good.
And that also, so the harmony actually doesn't come in until the end of the bridge. So we're separately singing up
Yep.
until the very end of the bridge, which is like another conscious decision of that's kind of where we're realizing that together we are better.
Yeah.
And it kind of, we come together as a whole there.
That's
and I definitely
kinda-
feel like we've like reached the end of this story almost for the whole album.
For the record,
Yeah.
yeah. And also, finally the release of here we are, singing harmony.
Yeah.
I think originally the last song was going to be Tore Up From the Floor Up, and then this became the last one. I think that was your call. You were like, I think this would work as the last song. Was that,
Maybe.
oh, so like if I ask the questions,
No, I
like,
think-
I'm not really sure. If that was like hey, this is the way to wrap it up, or after this like heavy thing, this like nice, calm, like sweet.
Yeah.
After blowing stuff up.
Well,
But yes, I definitely felt like that would have been. It's a good way to end the album, and
I think it's perfect. I love how the album ends, and I didn't envision that at first. I remember when you first said, I'm like, no, the end of Talk from the Floor Up. It's like, you know. But now when I hear it, that juxtaposition, really?
Is that a word?
$5 word, whatever.
$5.
The it's like that heavy thing, like we've been rocking it hard, and then it's like this beautiful, I don't know, climax. Wrong choice of words, but
it certainly.
I think it's a great choice of words.
It certainly wraps it up, for sure.
Yeah. I dig that a lot.
I think emotionally, lyrically, like everything, it's the closing song. I couldn't imagine it any other way.
Yeah, it's true. That's great.
Any closing thoughts on the closing song of the record? No.
He's like, let me get my thoughts in order.
I got a couple of thoughts.
Well, I mean, I guess if we were playing a show, I'd rather have people leaving on that note as opposed to the song before it.
Yeah, it's true.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron, any closing thoughts on the final track on the album?
Oh, now I'm under pressure.
We can come back to you. We'll go to Matt.
Yeah, go to Matt. He has thoughts.
I mean, I think the whole record, I think it's the best one to date, and we always try to outdo ourselves from the previous records that we make. So I think it's a record we should all be proud of. I know we all are proud of it, and hope that our friends, fans, and audience out there gets as much out of it as we put into it.
From your lips to
Everybody's
God's
ears.
Yes. Because I'm proud of the album. Actually, I really love it a lot.
It's a hell of a record.
So far, everybody I played it for has really dug it. So
Yeah.
all right, you're on the spot.
I can't wait to make another one.
You're on the spot. Any closing thoughts?
It's been really nice working with all of you and the whole journey.
Yeah. Cheers.
Wait, it's been?
And so I'd like to announce my resignation.
No, I was going to say...
Is something happening I didn't know about?
It's time to start working on the next one.
This is not Spinal Tap. You're not combusting.
Well, it's been because this album
globule.
is out.
Cheers.
Now you guys are going to make me cry.
All the things that make it just right.